Hello there, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Ninja Turtles, the last episode with Metalhead. This episode's called Metalhead's Rewind. So it's basically the Turtles are kind of training with Metalhead, and of course they can't beat the droid. And then I love the part where there's this running joke where Metalhead's hand can lift release from his body, and then it grabs Mikey's face and he's just zooming around it, and Mikey just doesn't like it. It reminds me when Raph always gets annoyed at the Turtles, or when Donnie always gets grabbed by the face by Leatherhead, and Donnie's kind of just proud of what Metalhead's upgrades have been. And then Splinter even compliments it, saying it's an impressive tool. But then Metalhead gets a siren. I love the part where he just opens his mouth and he's just like, oh. And then the Turtles investigate the sewer area, as they are told. And then what they see is the return of Spider-Bite. So when I saw this episode originally a long time ago, I was surprised to see Spider-Bite, because we never really get to see the other mutant characters. We mainly just see Shredder and Krang, or for mutant characters, it's just Razar or Fishface. So that's a nice change of pace. And it looks like Spider-Bite's getting chased by the Krang. He even offers them help and calls them frogs, but Leo's just like, we're not frogs. And then I think Spider-Bite does run away, but he gets captured anyway and thrown into what looks like a truck. And then the Turtles and Metalhead take the Shell Razor, and it looks like Metalhead's driving. So that's a cool upgrade for Metalhead. And so the Turtles then see that Spider-Bite's been taken to some garage, and then Metalhead tries to investigate with the Turtles, and he scans the area, and then I think what they find is something unique. I think later in the episode, they use this porta potty after Metalhead storms off. And he also turns into a giant flying machine, by the way, so that felt like saying that. And I'm showing this scene from the episode, because why not? Well, during the garage scene, Mikey tries to get some cheese pizza stick thing, and Raph's just tough luck. And then later the Turtles track Metalhead after worrying where he is, and it looks like he's in some porta potty. So porta potties are pretty gross, but then the Turtles try to open it because it looks like it's a Krang portal, but it doesn't work on them for some reason. But for Mikey, it works. That was pretty funny. Leo Donnie tries to open it, and then nothing happens. But then Mikey opens it, and he's just like, wada. And then the Turtles get sucked into the portal, I'm pretty sure. And they are sent to this not Dimension X. Even the Turtles acknowledge that, but they're in some Krang prison, where all the mutants are getting sent there, including Kirby Bat. We see the return of him. We saw Slash again, so I thought that was really cool, because when I was little, I would always wonder, where's Slash? What's he up to? Since I was obsessed with the character. And we also see the return of Snakeweed. We haven't seen him in a while. And then, looks like they're getting mind controlled by the Krang, but who knows what their intentions are. And then looks like Metalhead's working. It almost looked like he was working with the Krang, but apparently he wasn't. And then the Turtles also try to they get him to open the gateways, the prison cells, and then all the mutants escape. Raph and Slash have that little moment together. We even see Dr. Rockwell. We see like a bunch of cameos. We see the Bee Mutants. We see Neutralizer. Like, this is like a cameo-filled episode. And I just love the part where Leo's like, hey, we're getting out of here. Mutants too. And so, the Turtles had to escape the portal. They try to get Mr. O'Neill to leave. And Donnie even says it's for April. And so Kirby-Bat leaves, but then the Turtles leave, but Metalhead has to stay behind because the only way they can get out is through the portal, and it has to keep going. And so it's a sad way to let Metalhead go. And then Metalhead gives the thumbs up. Earlier in the episode, he also, when he was sparring with Raph, he gave him like the thumbs up, and then thumbs down. But instead, for Donnie, he gives him the thumbs up as he sacrifices himself to save the Turtles' lives. And then the Turtles escape, and then Metalhead's head literally fell through the portal. They all poop out of a mailbox. Donnie is sad, and the Turtles are also sad that Metalhead's gone. And Leo's like, hey, ever want to build another Metalhead? And he says, maybe someday. So, I know this is in season 5, this is like ways far into the show, but if you saw the Mutant Apocalypse episode, Donnie gets turned into Metalhead. Now, some people say those episodes aren't canon. I think it even says it's in an alternate dimension, so it's nice to have somewhat of a resolution, because some of the show like didn't really answer questions like whatever happened to Mugen Man. Did he ever get cured? Like, they never finished that storyline. And so anyway, that's Metalhead's Rewind. So this episode just made me realize how adorable Metalhead is. He's like R2-D2. Like, he even makes the wah noise in this. And it was sad to see Metalhead go. I liked the mutant cameos. This episode was definitely memorable for me. It was a simple episode, but a fun episode for sure. I liked the bond between Donnie and Metalhead in this episode. So the next episode is a definitely more story-based episode. I think it's the last Rat King episode. So I can't wait to talk about that episode. I give the Metalhead's Rewind an 8 out of 10. So what do you think of it? So with that said, thanks for watching, and Turtle Power.